Hey everybody, what's going on? It's DFS SyraCuseeee here from the DFS Army, and today I am bringing you guys a video of NBA and stacking. As most of you guys know, NBA and stacking it doesn't happen too often. Where you have in Major League Baseball, hockey, football, stacking works in a bunch of different ways. But today we're just going to talk about the NBA and the ways that it can work and will work. Uh, I don't use it very often, but this time of the year in the NBA, I think is a great time to be using it. And there's two types of stacking, in my opinion. Like I said, all my videos are always my opinion. If you got something else that you think relates to the topic or that you can add, always be sure to hit me up in the comments on here or hit me up on Twitter or anywhere you get a hold of me. So I've done a little research. I didn't want to do a PowerPoint like I did last time. I didn't really have the time today. Most of you guys know that follow me on Twitter. I've been playing poker, so I promised you guys a video. I wanted to get a video out. Last night I was supposed to take it off from DFS, and I missed DFS too much. After playing poker, came home last night. Everybody from the DFS Army had an awesome night. We had some huge cashes, and I'm telling you guys right now, if you're not a member of the DFS Army, you should probably sign up because I'm telling you right now, we are like tearing DraftKings and FanDuel apart in GPPs right now. So as far as stacking, the only time that I use specific teams, like for instance tonight, there's the Chicago-Cleveland game. A good way to stack is if a team has a lot of injuries and their rotation is very small. For instance, if they have like 4 or 5 injuries, they're down to like 8 or 9 to even 10 guys, and you know they're going to be getting a ton of minutes, and they're very low salary wise. That would be the type of stack where I would do a team stack. Recently, I think there was somebody that hit a big GPP. I want to say it was last week when Chicago had all their injuries, and I think they stacked like 4 Chicago guys. For me, typically, I do not like to stack any more than 3 guys in the NBA. Sometimes 4 will work. I do have somewhere I was able to see where they show you the different types of stacks and the percent that have 1 GPPs per, and I think 3 was like a pretty good percentage, and anything over 3, the percentage went back down. So I personally like 3. So if a team like say tonight Chicago has, I don't know, let's go look at their rotation. Let's just look for instance so I can show you guys. I get the rotations off of Basketball Real GM. There may be other sites that do it, but this is personally where I get my rotations. So, for instance, the other night, the Hawks, they had no Bazemore, no Cephalosha, no Millsap, and that would have been, a lot of people actually did it. They only had maybe 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. They had 9 guys, so you knew they were going to. That's the type of thing that you want to do when you want to stack. If a team has a bunch of injuries going on that night, if you're not sure, there's plenty of websites that will show you the injuries for that day. But like tonight, I think the Bulls aren't too bad. They're up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're back up to about 11 guys, which isn't bad. But if they had any more injuries, I would definitely take that in consideration. But that's a time that I try to team stack is when a team has a bunch of injuries and their value is very good. Like for instance, on DraftKings, they're under maybe 5K. Those are the type of guys I try to target. The other type of stack that I like to do is game stacking. If there's 5 games on a slate like tonight, you find a couple games that you like for instance, the Houston-Portland game, I believe the spread's like -1, -2, and it's the highest total on a night. That is a feast. That is the type of game that you definitely want to stack. So maybe that game and another game that's supposed to be close and high scoring, but that's up to you. But I would take those 2 games or even just that game and try to get a lot of exposure to that one game. I personally call it game stacking, whether that's the efficient term. So it's a different way that you guys can use in GPPs. I don't recommend it in cash. Obviously, if you use it in cash and it hits, most of the time you're going to do really well. Like tonight wouldn't be a bad time to use the Houston-Portland game in cash because, like I said, it's high total. It's supposed to be a close game, and you got some really good players in that. So wanted to bring you guys a quick little video of stacking in NBA. I plan to get some more out sometime this week. So Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.